Sprinting away from the 1200 metre marker. Sonic AP began well. Swiss Note is right there. At variance, it moves up to make it a line of 3. They are followed further back by Miesk's Magic. Go with Flows near the rail. Even Tempos on the outside. Sugar Plum Fairy scored the widest of all. Winnie's Arb. Goshesh among the back rank and about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader Ingolossi on the inside and Winnie's Arb. At variance, just the leader. Sonic AP at the rail is back in second position, but it's very compact. Swiss Notes back third, then Even Tempo. Go with Flow, the red cap near the panel. On the outside of that one, Sugar Plum Fairy comes winding to the straight. Gosheshi comes out now, hooked out to the outside, also to put in a claim. At Sonic AP, the leader. Go with Flow now, puts on the pressure. Swiss Nose. On the outside, Gosheshi tries to get into the race. So does Even Tempo. Go with Flow now, comes to Sonic AP. Gosheshi and Swiss Nose. Go with Flow though, comes into the lead the last 100 metres. Go with Flow. Gosheshi is running on from behind. So Swiss Note down the inside. Sonic AP. But it's going to Go with Flow. Sonic AP ran second. Gosheshi is involved. Winnie's Orb's also there. And Swiss Note. Number 11, Go with Flow. The King's Chapel, Michael Roberts. 420 the win, 170 the place is the winner, Kelvin Habib. Back with stud and owned by Benji Johnson. Second to number 5, Sonic AP. Goshesha runs third, Swiss Note, Winnie's Arb, and then Even Tempo. The tote favourite was number 4, Goshesha. Further back is Miesk's Magic as we look at the head-on. And the leader was Sonic AP. The red cap of Go with Flow. Sonic AP wouldn't throw in the towel. A Go with Flow is with the white noseband and the red cap. Goshesha on the right. Swiss Note, Even Tempo. But the victory is for number 11, Go with Flow, who ends up winning it. Sonic AP, number 5, pays 380 a place, back in second. Until the running of race 5, back to the studio.
First leg of the jackpot, won by number 11, Go with Flow, and Michael has picked the right spot for this filly to break the maiden at her second start since she's come through well. Well done to Mr. Benji Johnson and Laura as well. Congratulations to them. And Michael, let's have a chat to you first before we get to the connections. First time out, considering the odds of the filly at around 55 to 1, it was a really nice run.
Very pleased with the run, Dees. She ran a little bit better than I thought she would at Scottswell, and I thought it was quite a competitive race to what the opposition we're taking on here today. But to come back to the filly, she's a lovely filly. We bought a Durban sale here, and she's out of a nice female line. And thank you, to Mr. Johnson. He stuck his hand up at the sales, and his daughter Laura, liked it, and she'll probably come in later on into the filly as well. But well done. I'm so pleased for Mr. Johnson. Really, it's very, very nice. And back with Statu Brede, and Ian and Keith. I think she's going to go and win a couple more races for us. And a big thank you to my staff back home, Steve and the grooms. Thank you very much.
The way she raced at Scottsville, I mentioned it, this poly track from draw 1, because she moved up smartly at Scottsville. I thought she'll have an outstanding stance and nicely placed, Michael. Well done to your team.
Yes, Dees. 400 metres at Scottsville, I was actually closing my eyes and said to Mr. Johnson, oh gosh, she's going to get into the money for us. Sure. But then she just started the last bit, and like I say, look, we had a lot of things in our advantage here, the draw and everything. Obviously, first time the poly was a little concerned, but, I think she's got a little bit of class.
Well done, Michael.
Dees, thanks very much.
Well done, Mike.
Sorry to Calvin. Nice ride again, patient and, produced at the right time.
Well, when it comes to trainers, I'm sure Calvin will be the first to say with regards to his career, his biggest supporter is Michael. And it's nice when you get to know the horses back home as well, Calvin. And this horse in particular on that Scottsville run at this track on the poly, you're quietly confident?
Yeah, we were quietly confident. She showed a good race. She ran a good race the first time out, and as you say, draw one. Only scare was that it was the first time on the poly and first time around the bench. She was still very green. She won a good race today. I don't think it was as strong as the fields, but she was still very green, as I said, and I think she'll go on from here.
Anything else left that you like?
Oh, we try and. Then again, I just have to say thank you to Mr. Roberts. As you say, you support, and he's a great mentor to me. And then well done to Mr. Johnson. It's my first winner for him, and he's got supporters here, and I see they're very excited. So well done to them, and to all the connections, and then to the academy and the riding masters for all the support, and they really help us, and they make us the jockeys we are.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
Let's get Mr. Johnson in. Come through, Mr. Johnson. And nice that your daughter, I just heard, is the first time I'll get to meet her, is on course to lend a bit of support for you. But well done with this filly.
Thank you. I'm going to give her a share in the filly.
And
She's very excited.
I could see that. I mean, she actually let it in for you.
Of course, quite right too. I'm getting too old to lead horses in.
Yeah, but you seldom miss a meeting, which we love. And as I always mentioned on air, have a look at this. Zane, I want you to do, I know Mr. Johnson, I don't want you to get shy for this, but head to toe, Mr. Johnson's outfit. And this is how Mr. Johnson dresses every time he comes to the track. The best dressed gentleman on course. Mr. Johnson, coming back to this filly, she's won well for you?
The filly is much more important than me. She won very nicely. Thank you, Dees.
And I saw your son also on course earlier on today. Nicky had a runner.
We had a but not very good run, but next time better luck.
Well, hopefully the next time this filly wins, I'll be interviewing Laura.
I hope so.
Well done.
Thank you, Dees.
Well done to Mr. Johnson and Laura here with Go with FLO. Go with FLO has come through to win race number 4, 11, 5, 4 and 2. That's the way they cross the line in the 4th.
Sprinting away from the 1200 meter marker. Sonic AP began well. Swiss Note is right there. At variance, it moves up to make it a line of 3. They are followed further back by Miesk's Magic. Go with Flows near the rail. Even Tempos on the outside. Sugar Plum Fairy scored the widest of all. Winnie's Arb. Goshesh among the back rank and about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader Ingalossi on the inside and Winnie's Arb. At variance just